Hi guys, and welcome to another Dragonheir Silence God video. In this video, I want to show you how I've been able to farm Auster, one of the challenge that we have at the moment in the Otherworld exploration. Is one of the boss. You have to use your fire team to do damage on him, and I've been finally able to achieve the over 22 millions. And it took me some re-gearing and try and error, but I finally made it. I've been able to do it without using any of the legendary artifact. I don't have any of them, and my team, my clan doesn't have unlocked yet the 3 last bonuses, which are crit damage, skill haste, and 10% additional damage. Nevertheless, I've been able to do over 22 millions with this team. It's mostly free to play. I'm only using one legendary because I have used Furbat for my poison team, and therefore I need a replacement. But if you are not able to get a big result on poison team, you can use Furbat over here. It will do a very similar job, and you will be able possibly to achieve a similar result. But let me show you the composition. I need to jump in here because I've already saved the damage. So this is the lineup I'm using. And as you can see, there are 2 champions on the front. I'm using Ergander. As I said, I couldn't use Furbat for this fight as well. And there is no point me showing you 2 different columns. We're using the same champions. I'm trying to use different champions. I try to use the champions I have leveled. And I'm trying to show you a placement and achievable structure for beating Auster on the final battle to get those 22 millions. So on the front line, I have Ergander. Ergander has the Scarab Amulet. You give him more defense. And I've been using the Radiance Oak, Blue Oak set. This set has been, for me, the make it or break it. I was using protection set. I was trying to use different set on him, and he was dying too early, and my comp was soon after being destroyed, and I couldn't get more than 17 million. I've switched him to this set, and now I can get way past the 22 million. He heals back of 20% of his max HP, and every time he uses his ultimate skill. He also heals from his battle skill of 20% of his max HP. So this will keep him top up, and it will keep him alive through the fight. The other champion on the front line is going to be Tonanan. Tonanan is built for damage and is built with the Troll set. It's probably the least used set in the game, but in this case, it's very useful because the wearer heal back of 40% of his attack when launching a basic attack. He has a pretty quick basic attack, so he'll keep healing back. And if you want him to do damage, he's going to have a high attack. So it makes sense in this sort of fight to build your frontline champion with this set. They're going to stay alive and heal back through the fight without the need of excessive support. Now, the other champion I'm using is the main character. The main character has a very quick ultimate with only 15 seconds, above 15 seconds recharging time. And he has a pretty quick battle skill as well. And he's built with the 3 Here's Emblem set. And I'm using his quick ultimate to keep the increased attack up from most of the fight. The increased attack will last 10 seconds. His ultimate is going to be up every 15 seconds. You can make your calculation. It's going to be up for almost more than 75% of the fight. The accessory that I'm using on him is the Silver Star Horseshoe to try to build crit damage. His crit cap, and he's bringing some damage, but the main damage is probably coming from Tonanan and Erich. Erich is the free legendary we all have. The necessity of building accuracy in this fight is pretty minimal. You can aim to 180 accuracy, and therefore I placed the Crown of the Unclean on him. He has a 5-time hit on his ultimate, which make the crown landing every single time. He has the Executioner set and his crit cap, almost crit cap, and is built for damage. It doesn't have excessive attack, to be honest, but it still brings quite good damage for the fight. It's built with defense as well, because the AoE will hit him as well. I've built also my main character with a defense chest. I almost forgot about that. And I think Tonanan as well has a defense chest. You're trying to keep their defense around the 1700. That is a good number for me to stay alive through the fight. The last champion is going to be Vikuk. Vikuk is going to be the champion that remove the freeze from the front line, so the hits from the boss are not hitting that hard. He's built with the Spiritual Ancestor Incense Burner, and I've tried to give him as much skill haste as possible to try to make his skill happen as soon as possible, as fast as possible. He's going to remove the freeze from the boss. You have to manual him to keep it on time, because Ergander pushed back the turn meter, so for me it was impossible to time perfectly this fight. But if you use a different tank, you can probably try to find a good timing for your team. And he has accuracy enough to blend those decreased attack. They help as well with Ergander passive placing decreased attack. It's very important to keep decreased attack on the boss. I have done a timing to be sure that Tonanan does his ultimate right after Erich. I leave it 2 seconds apart because this one is a 5 hit, this one is a 5 hit. If I do less than that, they overlap, and sometimes the decreased defense is not always up on the boss, and it's important for me that they land at the right time. And the rest of the team is pretty much free. I've tried to time Vikuk cleanse, but it doesn't work. We're going to see it in the clip after this explanation. I think it's everything you need to know about the composition, placement, and gear. I'm going to play the clip right after this, and hope you enjoy the content, guys. And if you did, please like and subscribe. It will help the channel grow, and it will help me do more videos like this, and hopefully they will be helpful for you. Thank you, and see you soon, guys.